Hello, everyone. I know that there are still people waiting in line to get food, but we're going to go ahead and get started because the library has very strict hours and we have a very limited time, so we can't really start much later. My name is Veronica Murphy. I am the artistic director of Write Out Loud, and it is always such a pleasure to have the students and the families and the teachers that participate in Read, Imagine, Create come to this event. We've been looking at all of these pieces of art and reading the stories and watching the media pieces and listening to the music for so many weeks. And it's fun to have this sort of moment to celebrate everyone. The book that our Read, Imagine, Create is inspired by this year is When the Emperor Was Divine by Julie Otsuka. And I feel like it's a very relevant and timely story, and we are thrilled that we have been able to provide the opportunity for thousands of students across the county to read this story and learn about Japanese incarceration during World War II. What you see in this room are only the students that have been recognized by our judges. We have many, 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 many other entries that just aren't here today. But they will be displayed in libraries, and I'm going to let Walter tell you about that. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce my partner and the executive director of Write Out Loud, Walter Ritter.
Hello. It's time to say a few thank yous. First of all, thank you to you. We're so happy to have you with us. And also thank you to you, all you mothers and fathers and grandparents and family members, for encouraging your children to participate in Read, Imagine, Create. We want to say thank you particularly to the San Diego Public Library, and in particular, Emily Derry of the library, for providing this venue for us to celebrate these talented students. We also want to thank the following funders for helping us provide copies of the book, When the Emperor Was Divine by Julie Otsuka, to middle and high school students. They are the Conrad Prebys Foundation, the County of San Diego Supervisors and Neighborhood Reinvestment Funds, directed by District 1 Supervisor Paloma Aguirre, the San Diego City Schools Community Service Association, and our dear friend, Barbara Freeman. Please help us say thank you as well to Ginny Wisely and the East County Women's Club for providing the refreshments that we are now enjoying. We cannot forget to say a huge thank you to Write Out Loud's education coordinator and associate artistic director, Rachel Van Warmer. She's not here tonight because she is in the final dress rehearsal of a play titled The Play That Goes Wrong at Lamb's Players Theater. I encourage you all to go see it. We also now invite you to view student artwork throughout the month of April at these three area libraries: the Mission Valley Branch Library, the El Cajon Library, and the South Chula Vista Library. Before we begin, we ask that students remain in your seats until you are invited up to the stage, so that we can properly acknowledge you as part of the group of each category. Students will be handed their certificates and prizes as they exit the auditorium. Let me repeat, you will not be given prizes or certificates here on stage, which has been the case in the past. Rather, as you are departing through that door over there, merely give your last name to Rihanna. She is who greeted you as you came in order to get your package. So let's get started now by recognizing these talented young people. A packing list and the house after from the collection Poetry Project by Jalila Stalkup, Rancho del Rey Middle School, Special Recognition Literature.
Packing List by Jalila Stalkup. What do you take when the country says hurry? Birth certificates, photographs, the good china wrapped in yesterday's news. What do you leave? The piano, the roses, the version of yourself that you thought had right of will. I locked the door twice, as if exile is something that can be kept out. The House After by Jalila Stalkup. The house stands still, polite as ever. Windows appear, steps remembering footsteps, but the drawers breathe empty. Closets echo, walls hold pale ghost, where painting once believed in permanence. We walk room to room like visitors, like burglars. Nothing is broken. That's the worst of it.
And now, The Camp of the Rising Sun by Jacob Stanley, Rancho del Rey Middle School, Special Recognition, Media Art.
Japanese camps were facilities used to house Japanese people. They were used in the 1940s after the attacks of Pearl Harbor. To get there, they used trains, buses, and more ways of transportation. Most Japanese people were from the Pacific and were sent to Japanese camps all across the country. The Japanese people were forced to live in small cabins with very little room. These cabins had cots, clothes, and whatever else they can carry. Not only that, but they were stuck behind barbed wire fence with watchtowers all around them. They ate in mess halls, usually being served hot dogs, Spam, and mashed potatoes. Because most of these camps were built in deserts, the Japanese had to deal with extreme heat. Overall, these camps had horrible conditions because of the extreme heat, hard labor, and bad housing. After the war ended in 1945, the Japanese were allowed to return home, but they had to deal with lots of discrimination and less job opportunities.
And now, the students receiving special recognition for performance art, please come to the stage. Valentina Huerta, Eastlake Middle School, Anissa Thomas, Jessica Gonzalez, Serenity Lopez, all from Madison High School. Please come to the stage. A Day to Remember. Sophia Morera, Eastlake Middle School, Special Recognition, Media Art.
It all began with 4 characters: the mom, the girl, the boy, and the dad, until one night the dad was arrested for just being Japanese. It had been a couple of months since the dad was arrested, and there was a sign everywhere. It was an eviction notice called Evacuation Order Number 19. So the mother knew what to do. She left her house in the care of a man. She killed her dog, she plucked and ate the chicken, and then they packed everything that they could carry. They got on the bus, and it was a very long trip. When they arrived, the camp was surrounded by a barbed wire fence and soldiers. It was almost as though they were prisoners. Their room was small, and temperatures were very extreme. It was either intense heat or bone-chilling cold. But as the time in the camp progressed, so did the characters. The mother grew depressed and wouldn't eat. The girl would often sneak out with her friends and smoke cigarettes, and the boy would often have nightmares and feel guilty about when his turtle died.
Who Am I? By Marley Day, Eastlake Middle School, Special Recognition, Literary Art.
Who Am I? By Marley Day. Passing a window, I would see myself. That's me, I would think. But who decides the identity of oneself? Who am I? I used to believe I was kind, a friend of many, but that cannot be how I am defined, when now I hardly have any. Trapped in that place, my mind could only wonder, called the enemy to my face. Who am I? A wise person would say not to listen, blocked out the sound while locked in this prison. I hear it all around. The soldiers take the other people locked away to be repetitively questioned. In waiting for my turn, my mind can only convey, who am I? My mother tells me to follow instruction, but I know I'm more than what they think of us. Straying on the path of destruction, thinking of all the things we can't discuss. Now that we are free, you think things would change, go back to my old identity. But now more than ever, I estrange. Who am I? Since coming back, I understand I am what they see. But this I begin to misunderstand, since when was I how they see me? Now I don't look in windows. I stay silent. My only words, apologies, grasping inside from down below. Who am I?
And now, special recognition in digital art. Would the following students please come to the stage? Kenzie Bakakoko, Scarlett Ballard, Emma Galiciano, Kayla Ramos, Nicholas Santiago, and Melina Sievert. The Last Letter by Colina Tantamko, Eastlake Middle School.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we've climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABCs, skimmed our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, pretty boys are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family. You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song. Wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there.
So, when we started doing this project 16 years ago, it was always so hard to see all these amazing things, hear them, watch them, and Walter and I decided from the very first year that we couldn't possibly do the judging because it was too hard. So we have judges in every category that do the judging for us. And so what you see are compilations of their scores that they give, and that's how you students have all been invited to this event. But because I am the artistic director, I choose one piece every year, and it goes all across the categories. And this year, the piece I chose is a visual art piece, and the reason I chose it is because, first of all, it's all handmade, and you will see when you see the image, which you haven't seen yet, that's okay. When you see the image, I chose it because I felt like it represented how these people must feel, like that they're like a shadow of themselves. And when you see the image and you'll see the little people, they're all, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the image on the screen, but they're all drawn, hand-drawn, and they're propped up, standing. It's a diorama. And so it is my great pleasure to invite to the stage, so you can see him, the winner of the Artistic Director's Choice, and I'm going to mess up his name. It is Jaziel Eric De Leon. He's one of the few that gets to come up all by himself. I just want to say congratulations. You're very welcome. Your piece was really amazing. And shall we do it together? Yeah. And then let's, okay.
Take
Two steps forward. What? And then let's get him by himself.
And now, students receiving special recognition for media art, which includes the music that was playing before this program began. Would the following students please come to the stage? Vilon Chan, Sophia Moreira, Zubin Sikchi, Jacob Stanley, and Colina Tantamko.
They probably don't know each other. Thank you all.
Special recognition in visual arts. With the following students, please come. And you want them standing in front?
Yes, so that, because there's a lot of them.
Either side?
Either side.
Okay, look, please stand at either side of the stage, not on the stage, because they're just too many.
No. Ultimately, they're going to get on the stage, but there's so many of them, I didn't want them to be in front of the media that you're going to see as they're coming up, because you're going to get to see all of their pieces.
This is called inadequate information given to the MC. Nevertheless, Simon Alcala, Chelsea Arceta, Catherine Ashton, Mia Busiago, Declan Sabreros, Ajuni Chowdhury, Elisa Garate, Alexandria Gonzalez, Vienna Hayes, Jack Heithaus, Ashley Herrera, Madeline Ingram, Colton John, Vivian Joe, Olivia Lee, Bethel Lutz, Jacob Lutz, Mia McConney, Lily Morton, Josiah Monyororo, Nathan Wynn, Nicole Parr, Marissa Patel, Fabian Perez, Isabella Perez, Javier Perez, Daphne Romero Zuniga, Bea Viernes, Ryan Vasquez, King Ward, Jacqueline Weidenhofer, and Kellen Ye.
Now we would like you to come up on the stage so we can collect you all more compactly and get a really great picture. Tall people in the back. You know who you are.
Everybody this way. This way, this way, this way.
Keep coming.
Right there. Keep coming, keep coming. That's fine.
Make sure you get in there. Can you see everybody?
Stay here with me, right to the lens. Love that. Don't care what parents, pointing camera, you stay with me. Good. Got it? Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Oh, I have that same shirt. And while you did get to see some of the visual art that was created, there's so much more in the libraries. So if those happen to be in your neighborhood, I encourage you to go by and see all of the beautiful things these students have made.
We are about to present the creations that have been awarded third place in each of our categories.
Wait.
Yes. Kindly take over.
So it's not in your program because we forgot to include, or did we do that? Did we do the special recognition for literary art? No, that's what I thought, because we forgot to put it in the program. But we do have the students invited here who got special recognition for literary art, and so we would like to invite them to the stage. Do you not have the names?
No.
Uh-oh. Just a minute. There they are.
Ah, I do have the names. As Veronica was saying, we want to acknowledge all the students who were selected for special recognition in the literary art field. And will the following writers please come to the stage for your group photo? Vivian Baradwaj, Rogelio Diaz, Marley Day, Mehar Gruel, Alina Henson, Neil Makani, Kimia Merrills, Molly Moe, Elias Myers, Rylan Fu, Mahir Rashid, Connor Quinn, Ahana Saxana, Jalila Stalkop, Nikki Wang, and Amelia Wynn. And now, I think, we're about to present the creations that have been awarded third place in each of our categories. When your name is called, please come to the stairs at stage left and wait until the group is complete, and then you will come to the stage for the third prize photo. Message Delivered by Francine Tsai. Third place, digital art. Erasure of Our Enemy.
Wait. Okay, now you can go.
Erasure of Our Enemy by Sophia Manuel. Third place in media art.
The Union Pacific Big Boy. No other machine has captivated so many generations of rail fans and railroaders alike with its amazing display of raw power and thrashing steam and steel.
Lost in the Shadows by Dishi Kathpalia. Third place in visual art. A Quiet Injustice by Naitek Gajar, 3rd place in visual art. The Train Knows by Lucette Kota, 3rd place in literature.
The Train Knows by Lucette Kota. I pack what I can carry, a teacup, a photograph, a name that still sounds like home. Outside the trees do not bow. The sky does not ask where we are going. Only the train knows, and it does not speak. Mother says, be quiet. Silence is safer than answers. Brother counts the dust on the window like stars that forgot how to shine. We leave our house standing, curtains still breathing in the wind, dishes waiting for our hands that will not return. At night, the barracks whisper with names and prayers. The wind slips through the cracks and calls us what we are not. We are numbers. We are shadows in a line. We are children who remember how sunlight once touched the floor. I ask the dark, when will we be seen? It does not answer, but the moon watches anyway.
We Are Lost by Mika Kowarski and Axel Ricat, 3rd place, media art.
We Are Lost
Based upon When the Emperor Was Divined by Julia Tsuka.
by Axel Ricat and Mika Kowarski.
If we are all born on this shared earth, why do we make our differences points of shame? What is there of interest if we are all the same? How come our differences are to blame?
If we all inhabit the same land, why is it that we draw lines of separation, barriers we imagine just to create distinctions? How come we wish to set up walls and keep one another out?
If we are all made up of the identical skin and bones, why do we uphold a system of hate? We push others down and claim a power that doesn't exist. From truth, we are all one and the same. By controlling each other, we cause inexcusable pain, flowing through each generation like a river. How can we see others as lesser?
If we are no better than those across the globe, how can we excuse uprooting a group of people only to drop them in a place of isolation, separating them from all that they know and love, with no justification besides bias as our sole reasoning for this bigotry? How come hate that stems from idiocy and closed minds dictates our choices?
If the victims of these oppressive situations are scared into being silent, stripped of their humanity, how come they are expected to live life to the fullest, alongside others when they are constantly berated with hostility?
They struggle to stay above the hateful waves, looking to the future with barely any hope, while we push and push and push their being until they pop. Mind not their pasts and families they can go back to. They are lost. We are lost.
Life Under Watch by Mara Eaton and Natalia Phillips, 3rd place in performance.
Time stands still, not frozen, not broken, just paused, like a breath held too long in a room full of eyes. The watch on her wrist stays unwound, metal against skin, useless, quiet, with the hope that maybe, just maybe, this won't feel like lost time, only forgotten. If it isn't counted, maybe it doesn't hurt as much. Keep your head low, but not too low. Low is suspicious, low is a bow. And they don't want respect, they want obedience dressed up as silence. They're watching, every glance weighed, every word measured, every pause interrogated. Even stillness can be an act of rebellion when stillness is all you have left. Paranoia spreads like dust in the barracks, settling into lungs, into sleep, into the space between people who once spoke freely. Fear becomes a language everyone understands.
they are locked away.
Labeled criminals for the crime of existing in the wrong body with the wrong name with the wrong ancestry written on their faces. Speak low, speak English, or don't speak at all, because sound can betray you, and silence can almost pass for safety. Days blur into one long gray sentence with no punctuation, no beginning, no end, no waiting, just waiting for the watch to move. Waiting for time to remember them, waiting for a future that feels less like surveillance and more like home. Time stands still, but resentment keeps ticking, unwound or not, and one day, when the watch finally moves, it will not forget.
Okay.
Not Everyone Cries Out Loud by Luna Ramos, third place in literature.
Not everyone cries out loud. Some people just folded their fear into neat squares and carried it in their pockets. On the train, a boy looked down the window so no one could see how fast his childhood was vanishing. A mother counted children each hour, but not because she forgot, because the cruel world had taken many. Old men talk less each day, their stories sitting heavily behind their fragile teeth. Memories turning into ghosts nobody else could see. Some smiled politely at guards, at strangers, at a country that suddenly looked at them like they were shadows. At night, everyone would sleep, but lay awake at the thought of fear. They would never say it out loud. The loudest pain wasn't screaming. It was a quiet agreement to survive without asking why. And the girl learns that suffering doesn't always look broken. Sometimes it can be a straight back, neat hair, clean cloth, and silence. At the end of the day, the world keeps spinning, the sun keeps rising, and thousands of innocent hearts keep breaking where no one was even looking.
And now, all of you students that were recognized as third place winners, please come to the stage. I know there must be some of you here.
Now it's time to recognize the student creations that have been awarded second place in each of our categories. When your name is called, please come to the stairs at stage left, wait until the group is ready, and then come onto the stage for the second prize photo. Time Stands Still, Life Under Watch by Natalia Phillips, second place in digital art. Family Heirlooms by Aspen Schoenthal, second place in visual art. A Relationship Between Letters by Mia Edwards, second place in literature.
Which Once Divine Is No More by Mia I. Edwards. Fall 1944. My love, here at the camp, God, I am beyond lost. Boredom. There is little but nothing to do. Every morning I'm awoken quite rudely by guards and sirens. The first thing I taste is the dryness of the unkind air, and the first thing I see every day is the red and brown particles flying into my face through the air by a gust of unhappy wind. There are too many people here. We live in barracks. They are dreadfully uncomfortable and unsanitary. No water available in these crowded spaces. In the barracks, which are made of tar paper, there are real coal stoves. They don't do very much. Outside isn't much better. Dirt and rocks, that's basically it. All weathers are cruelly harsh and unkind. Mess halls are crowded and noisy, and the food is awful. You get used to it, though. We still must attend school and participate in activities and work. Each day is the same routine, every day the exact same as the day before. The people call us Japs. They call us aliens. I don't know what to think of this. Every day I feel my sanity drift away more and more. I feel nothing, and recently I've felt acceptance of it. Yours truly, Yuki. The enclosed is for you, my love, for I will never forget your favorites.
Letter number 2. Fall 1944. My love, Yuki. Life in California now is unlike how it was before. Everyone is afraid of what is to come. Fear and hysterics are the expressions on people's faces. On the farm, though, life seems to be cleaner. We have expanded our lot, acres more. Isn't that just wonderful? Mother and father say it is due to the people moving out rapidly. In the town, though, there are so many businesses going corrupt. The government had to make them leave, they said, since people had gone crazy and evil. Mrs. Soto's bakery shut down a month ago. The paper said she was evil. Even though there has been tons of wreckage recently, Mother said it is for the better. Yuki, I am so excited for you to return from your vacation so you can come to the farm with me. I feel upset by how many of my friends are leaving, yet I am quite happy that the city is going to get better and better with all of the adjustments. Did you hear? The Japs are planning something horrible. At least that's what Mother says. Stay safe from the Japs, Yuki. All my love, Marianne. I did the enclosed drawing of you.
Letter number 3, fall 1944. Dearest Marianne, it seems foreign to me that you do not understand the current situation of the world we are living in. At least I am living in. You see, I seem to have gone mad. My dear, Mother's comfort is long gone. My little brother is now Mom. Mother, stop talking and eating. Have I gone mad, dearest? No, you are one of them. The people who look at my race, me, they look and tell me who I am. You are not allowed to do such things to me. I thought you loved me. You're just like them. I thought you were different. I thought you loved me. You are just like them. I thought you were different. I thought you loved me by the sketches you sent. I suppose not. I suppose you are like every other white American. You need to open your eyes and look beyond the white and cream paint. Look for me when you look at the emperor, though he was once divine. Sincerely, Yuki.
Letter number 4. Yuki, what do you mean? Camp? No, you must have it wrong. The government stated that only the Japanese got sent out to camps because they are spies who want to destroy our beautiful country. No, you tell lies. You are going mad. I know the truth. You're a Jap. You are a monster, a spy, a villain. You, Yuki, are a mad woman. If you are in a place such as that, You must have done something wrong, something of a sin. Silly for me, falling for your words of admiration. Mother has banned me from talking to you. She banned me in case you tried to take from us what you haven't earned. My heart once long belonged to you, but now, Mary Ann. And the series of letters goes on until the girls are completely torn asunder.
Behind the Barbed Wire by Stephanie Garay. Second place, Media Art. In Equivalence by Brandon Kabazian. Second place in Performance Art. Let's just do it one more time. A round of applause for all the second place winners. And now, for our first place winners in
Wait,
each
please.
category.
We need our second place winners to come to the stage. I
see.
know you're out there.
Would all of the second place winners be kind enough to come forward? I need to confer with she who knows all. Now, for our first place winners in each category. And again, when your name is called, please come to the stairs at stage left and wait until the first place entries have all been presented. Olivia Ware, Sophia Flores.
Wait.
Yes. Why don't you take over?
Behind the Mask. First place in visual art by Olivia Ware. First place in digital art, I Am an American by Sophia Flores. Our next first place winner is going to join us on the stage to perform her piece. And while she's getting in place, I will tell you who she is, if I can find it. Yes, this is Katya Shelby, and her performance is called Enemy.
Hi, everyone.
Sorry about that.
Okay, hi. The train reminds me of the ever-moving hands upon the clock, pressing forward, stealing precious time. And in my mind, I'm still at home. Out the window, there's a ghost shaped like you, calling my name. Protect the children at all costs. Don't let them see how much we've lost. What if they try to fight back? war is out there, it's on the street, it's in the sand under our feet. Just keep quiet, what if someone hears you say, I am the enemy, I am the reason you can't sleep, I am the enemy, I am the darkness that you preach, blame it all on me. Take my love, my house, my dignity. Don't touch my kids or I'll scream. A little taste of what's to come, forgotten faces, I wake up, close the blinds, I stay awake. Can't quite put it into words, how I feel and what I've learned. You have to know things to do things round here. Wish it could just all make sense. I could put in a little practice, learn all the notes, play the same song. But we've all got a different tune in our heads making us move. Some are fuzzy, some are clear. I am the enemy, I am the reason you can't sleep, I am the enemy, I am the darkness that you preach, blame it all on me. Take the world I didn't want to leave, and I promise I won't scream. Swear I see him in every face, around the corner every day. Cling to letters like a lifeline. No one lingers to talk to me, my only friends are make-believe, echoes lost along the way. Through the wall, there's the sound of a hero being crowned. Aren't we keeping our heads down? Hear the silence, hear the rants, hear the questions, and I can't open my mouth. What if I say, I am the enemy, I am the reason you can't sleep, I am the enemy, I am the darkness that you preach, blame it all on me. Take my voice and take my family, and I just want to scream. I'm in your mind, I'm in your home, I am the shadows when you're alone, across the world and right next door. 'Cause if one person made a bomb, all your safety must be gone, and your neighbors must be on the wrong side of the war. Don't look us in the eyes, don't act so surprised. We don't feel like cheering 'cause your husband came home. No, we don't feel at home in our home. Guess we're the enemy. We are the reason you can't sleep. We are the enemy. We are the darkness that you preach. Blame it all on us. Take our love, take our trust, give us nothing. and wipe it from your history.
I know what comes next. She's tall. I've been this height for a long time. I'm used to it. Oh my goodness. It's bad when you lose your place. Okay. Let me make sure I know where I am. Oh, yes, of course. This next feature is by a young man who has been participating in Read, Imagine, Create for 8 years, maybe 6 years? I don't know, a long time. This is the first prize in media arts by Calvin Davis, who is a homeschool student. And I forgot to mention that he also composed the music that was played in that media piece. So we have one more piece, and I know that you all didn't really come down here yet, but if you all that are recognized for first place winners, including the name I'm going to give you now, if you would please come down here so that we can have you just wait right there, and once I'm finished reading this piece by Madeline Mahoney, then we will take a picture of all the first place winners. I know there are more of you here. This piece is called The Weight of Silence by Maddie Mahoney. We all watched as the girl left her umbrella on the porch. The boy carried his baggage, and the mother faced forward, walking to the bus. But none of us waved goodbye or asked where it was that they were going, even though we were all curious. We did not ask when they would be back, or if they would like for us to water their roses while they were gone, or take care of their dogs for them. We all just watched through our windows, peeking through the curtains. For weeks, there had been evacuation signs on the streets and by the shopping centers. We read about it in the papers and heard it on the radio. We were told the camps were not cruel prisons, but a temporary precaution during war hysteria. We did not question it because if we did nothing bad would happen to us. Not long after the family had been sent to the camps, a new family moved in, a mom, a dad, a boy, and a girl. But soon after, they moved out, and the house turned silent. Their piano now sits in the elementary school, in the auditorium. It was sold to them for only $15. We silently watched as weeds took over their yard. We had told ourselves it wasn't our job to water another man's roses. We did not hear the bus pull up, but we knew they had come home. The children looked older and their mother looked tired. We thought about going out and talking to them, but we decided they wanted privacy. We told ourselves that if we stayed inside, we would not have to see how much we had let them lose. So another round of applause, please, for our first prize winners. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. Wonderful work. Too many pages. Well, that wraps up the presentation of our student work. I think it's going to be kind of a jam up at the table out there where people are going to be picking up their certificates. So do you guys still have the food out, or is it all put away? It's all gone. Oh, it's all gone. What a good thing. Okay. Well, anyway, we want to thank you all for joining us. We hope that you will come back next year. The book next year will be True Grit by Charles Portis. And remember that students, if their school is not participating, they can participate as independent students. So they can still, and all they have to do is contact us, and we will make sure they get a copy of the book. Thank you all for coming. And I think I'm going to go help Rihanna distribute certificates.